Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello dear students and welcome to CET JEE classes of trigonometry. So today in today's class we will understand the examples of trigonometric functions of sum or difference of two angles. Alright. So those are the formulas. Do you remember the list of 22 formulas? If you don't remember, please go back and check that video, okay, of synopsis, and then start with this video. Alright, so you need to know all the formulas. Okay, so once you are sure about the formulas, then you start solving the problems. Well, now let us start with the first question here. This is the simplest question. Just substitute the values of each trigonometric functions in their given angles, and then you will find the value of x. Alright, so let us begin. So first sine pi by 4, sine 45. So sine 45 is 1 by root 2, correct? And then cos pi by 3, that is cos 60. So cos 60 is 1 by 2, and then you have square of it. Well, that's equal to tan 60. So what is tan 60? Root 3 and square. So this is root 3 whole square. And cosec, what is sine pi by 6? Sine pi by 6 is 1 by 2. So cosec will be reciprocal of it. That means it is 2 divided by secant 45. What is cos 45? 1 by root 2. Secant will be reciprocal. So it is root 2. Okay. And what is cot pi by 6? What is tan pi by 6? Tan pi by 6 is 1 by root 3. So what is cot pi by 6? Root 3. So that is root 3 whole square. So with this you can generate the value of x. So let's see what is its value. Simplify this, and wherever you see square, simplify that. So this is x here, and this is 4, and then root 2, correct? That is equal to, you have got 3 into 2. Well, I'll write into here so that there is no confusion. Okay, and this is root 2, fine, and then root 3 square is 3. So you can straight away cancel this. This root 2 can be cancelled both sides, correct? Alright, so what remains finally is you have x by 4, which is equal to 2. That's it. So therefore what is x finally? Therefore x is equal to 8. Well, so that was so simple. Only thing you need to know the values accurately. If you miss just one, your final answer will be altered. Okay, it will have a change. So option C is the right answer for first question. So let's move to the second question. Okay, so what is the second question? The value of, once again you just have to find the values of trigonometric functions at the specified angles. So first of all, let me write the given expression. So secant 2 pi by 3 plus cosec 5 pi by 6. Okay, so now what you can do here is you just write this using allied angles. So you can write this as say, understand, you have got 2 pi by 3. So 2 pi can be written as 3 pi minus pi, is it not? Because I have 3, I am writing 3 pi here. Okay, so now take the denominator here, so that is 3 pi by 3 and here pi by 3. So 3 cancels, you will get pi minus pi by 3. So you can write this as pi minus pi by 3. Now if you take LCM, you will get 2 pi by 3. Okay. So otherwise you can understand the meaning of it. What is 2 into 60? 120 degree. So this is 120. So I am writing it as 180 degree minus 60 degree. Okay. So which quadrant does it belong to? So this is pi or 180 degree. So 180 minus will be in the second quadrant, 120 degree is in the second quadrant. So I am writing 180 minus because it is in the second quadrant. Or I could write this as 90 plus also. Okay. So 120 can be written as 90 plus 30. So that way also I can write. But if you write 90 here, secant will become cosecant. It will change into its co-function. Okay. So that also should be kept in mind. Well, what about the next? You have got cosec. Once again you have 5. So 5 pi by 6. How are you going to write it? So you can write this as a 6 pi minus pi whole divided by 6. So that is 6 pi by 6 minus pi by 6. So it is pi minus pi by 6. Okay. So this is pi minus pi by 6. So basically what is the angle here? Pi by 6 is 30. So 5 into 30, 150 degree. Alright. So that is 150 degree. So I am writing 180 minus 30. So this is 180 degree minus 30 degree. So 150 degree is also in the second quadrant. So I am writing pi minus 180 minus. Okay. Now you should use two rules of allied angles. Please go back and check the video where I have explained the rules. Okay, in the synopsis. So what is this? Pi minus, so that means it is in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, check whether secant is positive or negative. What is positive in secant? Sine and cosec, whereas sec is negative, so write minus. Now you have got pi here, you don't have pi by 2. Alright, so if n is odd, pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2, then that will change into co-function. But now n is 2 even, therefore you have got pi, correct. So if n is even, then that remains same. Okay, and you got to write pi by 3 here. Next, now once again you have the second quadrant here also, 150 degree or 180 minus 30 in the second. So in the second quadrant, cosec is positive now, and if you have n even, okay, so that doesn't change. If you have pi and 2 pi, trigonometric function does not change, so that remains the same. So cosec pi by 6. Well, now substitute the values. What is cos 60? Cos 60 is half. So what is sec 60? That will be 2, reciprocal of half. Then similarly, what is sine pi by 6? Sine 30, half. Therefore, what is cosec 30? Half, the reciprocal of half, that is 2. Well, therefore 2 minus 2 is 0. Therefore 0 is right answer for second question, and that's in the option D. Well, I hope you understood. Okay, so this is based on the allied angles. Now let's move to the next question, question number 3. Well, now let us look at the third question. Cos x is given for minus 4 by 5, and they are saying x is in between 0 to 90. That means it is in the first quadrant. Okay, so well, that also should be kept in mind when we find the value of cos x by 2. So what is given? Cos x, and that is minus 4 by 5, and then cos x by 2 is what you have to find. Okay, so how we will go about? First of all, you have got cos 2x formula, is it not? So what is cos 2x formula? There are 4 formulas basically. So we'll use a formula in which there is cos. Okay, so and only cos. So that means you have 2 cos square x minus 1. So select this formula, don't select 1 minus 2 sine square, and don't select cos square x minus sine square x. There you have got sine. Okay, so select a formula in which there is only cos, because we are talking about cos here. Well, next, what is cos 2 into x by 2? Yes, so now in place of x you have got x by 2. Therefore, in place of this x also you got to write x by 2, and that minus 1 as it is. Well, now here 2 cancels, what you get is cos x, and here you have 2 cos square x by 2 minus 1. So bring that minus 1 here, becomes plus 1. So 1 plus cos x, and that is cos square x by 2. Okay, so this is the formula we will use. Okay, you can write the next step also. Cos x by 2 is square root of 1 plus cos x, and I have forgotten this 2. Okay, so that 2 can be brought here, will be divided by 2. Well, now I'll use this formula. So 2 cos square x by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos x. Now 1 plus cos x is minus 4 by 5, because it is in the x belongs to 0 to 90, so it is in the first quadrant. Okay, then that is equal to take LCM, 5 minus 4 will be 1 by 5. So this is 2 cos square x by 2. Yes. Now what is cos square x by 2? Bring that 2 here, it will be 1 by 10. Then what is cos x by 2? You have square, so you have to take root, so plus or minus 1 by square root of 1 by 10. Now understand, you have got x in between 0 and 90. Therefore, what about x by 2? Divide by 2 there. Okay, so this is 0 by 2, 0, and if you divide by 2, that will be 45. 90 divided by 2. Okay, so pi by 4 it is. So now the angle x by 2 lies in first quadrant itself, and it is less than 45. Okay, so it will be below 45 degree. In whatever case, it is in the first quadrant. Okay, so if it is in the first quadrant, you cannot have cos negative, so therefore it must be positive. Therefore, since x by 2 lies in the first quadrant, what about cos x by 2 value? It will be 1 by root 10, and it is positive. It is positive. So that's in the option C, and that's the right answer for third question. Okay, the fourth question tells us that a plus b is equal to 5 pi by 4. Then you got to find the value of 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b. So you get an hint that you must use tan a plus b formula. Okay, because you have got tan. Alright, so let's take that hint. So you have a plus b, which is 5 pi by 4. Now take tan both sides. So if you take tan both sides, so this is tan a plus b, and here you have got tan 5 pi by 4. Alright, so 5 pi can be written as 4 pi plus pi, right? So if you do that and you separate it, so that is 4 pi by 4 plus pi by 4. So here you will get pi plus pi by 4. Okay, so what are you going to write here? Pi plus pi by 4. So therefore this is pi plus pi by 4. Now you check the quadrant. Okay, so in which quadrant does it lie? Pi 180 plus, it is not minus, so you have to go forward. Okay, so plus pi by 4, it's in the third quadrant, and in the third quadrant tan is positive, so it is positive. And secondly, you don't have pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2, therefore tan does not change. Okay, so it remains tan itself, so plus tan pi by 4, which is equal to 1. Tan pi by 4 is 1. Well, so we got so much, and now we have to achieve this. So let me write this again. Tan a plus b is equal to 1. This is what I got so far from the given expression. Okay, now let us write the formula of tan a plus b. What is tan a plus b? Tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b, correct, and that is equal to 1. That is equal to 1. Well, so next I'll just take this whole denominator here will be multiplied to 1, that means it will be the same. So tan a plus tan b is equal to 1 into 1 minus tan a tan b. Well, so that tells me that I have tan a plus tan b, and that is equal to 1 minus tan a tan b. Now this is negative, let me bring it to the left hand side, so that will be positive. So I am getting tan a and then tan b and then plus tan a tan b, and that is equal to 1 here. Okay, so that 1 remains in the right hand side. Now I need to achieve this. Okay, so I am trying to get 1 plus tan a. So what am I doing? I am just adding tan a. I mean, I am adding 1. I'm sorry, I am adding 1. Alright, so I am adding 1 to both sides. See, whenever you add something, you have to subtract. So therefore, this is minus 1 here. Okay, if in the LHS. So that minus 1 I will take to the other side. Okay, so that will be 1 plus 1. Right, so I am adding 1 and subtracting 1 because I need 1 plus tan a. So now what am I doing? Check. I am just taking out of this 1 common. Okay, so 1 plus tan a here into 1. Okay, and then here I'll take tan b common out of these two. So if I take tan b common out of these two, here you will have 1 and here tan b is out, therefore you will have tan a. So did you get the same factor? Yes, so take it common. So 1 plus tan a, and if you take 1 plus tan a, what remains out of this is 1, and here tan b. So that's it, we got the given expression 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b, and what's the answer did we get here? That is 2. Therefore that's the answer of the given expression. So option B is the right answer. So let's continue with the 5th question. Yes, dear students, let us come to the 5th question here. This is also based on the sum or difference of two angle formulas, okay, of trigonometry. First, you have been given a plus b is equal to 45 degree, and you have to find the value of the expression cot a minus 1 into cot b minus 1, similar to the 4th question. Okay, but here we have to deal with cot. So first, what you do here, is you take cot A plus B is equal to cot 45 degree. So what am I doing? I am taking cot both sides. Well, so now use the formula cot A plus B. Cot 45 is 1, tan 45 is 1. So reciprocal of cot is tan. Okay, so both have the same value. Now what is cot A plus B? That is cot A, cot B, and in case of cot, if you have plus in the LHS, you will have minus in the numerator divided by, in the denominator you have plus, cot B plus cot A or cot A plus cot B. So remember cot x plus y formula, cot x cot y minus 1, cot y plus cot x, or cot x plus cot y, same, because you have plus, and this is 1. Now what do? You take this denominator to the other side. So I am doing that in the next step. So this is cot A into cot B minus 1, that is equal to, I am multiplying this whole term here. So multiply it to 1 will give you the same expression. So cot A plus cot B. Now what am I doing next? I am bringing both these things to the LHS. So this is cot A and into cot B, and this is minus cot A and minus cot B, that is equal to minus 1 becomes plus 1. Well, now once again the similar step here. In the previous question I have added 1 both sides, so here also I will add 1 both sides. So why am I adding 1? Because I need this 1 plus cot A into, I mean cot A minus 1 into cot B minus 1. So because of that I am doing it. So this is cot A cot B minus cot A and minus cot B, and then I have to add 1. Alright, so plus 1, and that is equal to 2y2 because I am adding 1 here also. So next I will take cot A common. So if I take cot A common, I will get cot B minus 1, and here I will take minus 1 common. So do I get the same? Yes. So this will be plus cot B, and here you will have minus 1, and that is equal to 2. So now take cot B minus 1 common. So into cot A minus 1, which is equal to 2, and therefore option D is the right answer for this expression. So answer is 2. In the previous question also we got the same answer, which is 2. Look at the 6th question. The 6th question is sine 15 degree plus sine 45. So sine A plus sine B formula, or sine x plus sine y. So what is sine x plus sine y? So that is equal to 2 sine x plus y by 2, is it not? And then cos x minus y by 2. So if you have s plus s, that will be 2sc. Do you remember that? Sin x plus sin y formula. Well, so that is the formula I am using. On the right hand side of the given expression, the left hand side does not change. What change can you make? Nothing. So keep it that way. So this is sin theta, and I'll use the formula directly. So 2 and then sine x plus y, that means 15 degree plus 45 degree. Shall I add it, or I'll add it later? Fine. So divided by 2, and cos, here you have got 15 minus 45 divided by 2. So since it is cos, it does not change. Okay, so you could change, you could use the formula for sin 45 plus sin 15 also, then you would get 45 minus 15. So it doesn't matter because you have cos. Okay, why it doesn't matter, you will see in the next step. So understand the next step. See what changes am I making here. I am just adding this 45 plus 15, 60 divided by 2. So that means it is 30 degree, and cos 15 minus 45, that is 30 degree, right, and divided by 2. So understand, so 15 minus 45 is minus 30, so this will be minus 15 degrees, minus 15 degrees. Well, so that is equal to 2. What is sine 30? Sine pi by 6, half. And here what is cos of minus x, which is cos x itself, if you remember, correct. So that is 0 minus x. So 0 minus x, 0 minus, correct. So 0 plus is first, 0 minus is fourth. So you are in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos is positive, and since you have 0 here, it does not change. It changes, cos changes to sine only if you have pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2 here. Okay, now it does not change, therefore it is cos x, and it is positive because it is in the fourth quadrant. What about sine minus x? That will be minus sine x, because in the fourth quadrant sine is negative. I hope you know the way of using those two rules of allied angles. Please go through that again and practice some allied angle, the values of trigonometric functions for allied angles. Okay, so well, now this is like cos 15. Okay, now obviously 2 cancels, so I am getting sine theta, and on the other hand cos 15. So now can you say theta is 15 degree? No. So I must change this trigonometric function of cos into sine. That means I have to change this into its co-function. So how am I going to do it? So I'll write this as sine. When does it change? Only if you have 90 or 270. So I'll do like 90 minus 15 degree. Why minus? Because I'm going to first quadrant. First quadrant you will have sine positive. So now understand, sine 90 minus 90 degrees here, minus is in the first quadrant, sine is positive, therefore plus. And if you have 90 and 270, pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2, sine will change into its co-function cos. So sine 90 minus 15 is cos 15. So cos 15 is sine 90 minus 15. Okay, so you should understand the reverse way also. Well, now what is 90 minus 15? 75. So this is sine 75 degree, and here you have got sine theta. That means theta is 75 degree, and that's it. That's the answer. So the answer for sixth question is option D. Well, so let's move to the next problem. Okay, so that is question number 7. Okay, look at the question carefully. You have got sine cos and then cos sine. Does it remind you of any formula? I hope so. So look at this. You have got sine x into cos y minus cos x into sine y. What is it? Yeah, it is sine x minus y, correct? So sine x minus y is sine x cos y minus cos x sine y. So in place of x I have got 40 plus theta, and in place of y I have got 10 plus theta, and that's the angles I have to substitute in place of x and y on the RHS. So this expression, so I'll write given expression. Okay, so given expression is equal to sine, in place of x what should I write? 40 degree plus theta. So let me write that in place of x, and minus y. So what is y? 10 degree plus theta. Well, so that's it. I just have to simplify this, and that will give me the answer of 7th question. So this is equal to sine of let me write it 40 degree and minus 10 together, and here I have got plus theta and this will be minus theta, which will cancel with each other. So this is a sine 40 minus 10 is 30 standard angle. So what is sine 30? Half. Correct? So half is the right choice. Option A is the answer for 7th question. That brings us to the last question of today's class, question number 8. So question number 8, find tan A plus B okay, this is what you have to find at the end. So what is tan A plus B? Tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. Is it not? Yes. So I can find tan A from cot A. Just take the reciprocal. So tan A is 2, reciprocal of it. But I need tan B from secant B. So I need to do a little work there. So let me start with cot A. So given cot A is equal to half, and see, A is in between which quadrant it is? 180 to 270. Okay, so pi and 3 pi by 2, third quadrant. So in the third quadrant, what about cot? Positive. And what about its reciprocal tan? That is also positive, therefore I can write plus 2, otherwise I have to change the sign also. Correct? Yes. So this is just the reciprocals. Reciprocals are always of the same sign. Okay, fine. Now next, what else is given? Secant B is equal to minus 5 by 3, and which quadrant does it lie in? Pi by 2 to pi. So pi by 2 to pi is in the second quadrant. Now secant is in the second quadrant. I'll just write second quadrant here. Okay. Now I need tan. Okay. So I'll use the triangle method and not the formula method. We can use the formula method also. Well, now what is cos? Cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. So this is hypotenuse by adjacent. So hypotenuse by adjacent, obviously opposite will be 4, because 3, 4, 5 are the Pythagorean triplets. Okay, now I should write tan B. So what is tan B? Tan is opposite by adjacent. So opposite is 4 and divided by 3, and we are in the second quadrant. Tan is also negative. So that is minus 4 by 3. So that is minus 4 by 3. So these are the two values we got to substitute in these places and get tan A plus B. Okay, so we'll get one of these options. So let's do that. Well, so I'll just substitute here. Tan A is 2 and then tan B is minus 4 by 3. So here you have got minus 4 by 3 divided by once again tan A is 2 and here minus 4 by 3. So let's continue with this. You have got to take the LCM. So this is a 6 minus 4 divided by 3 and whole divided by see, look at this, this is plus 8 by 3. So you have to take the LCM. Correct. So the denominators cancel. 6 minus 4 is 2 on the numerator, and then 3 plus 8 is 11, and that tells us that option B is the answer for 8th question. And that's the end of today's class. So if you did not understand this clearly, please go back and watch it again. Okay, and if you do not know the formulas, please go back to the synopsis part of trigonometry and learn the formulas first before you solve the problems. So thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.